Now, with both the Purifiers and the Tal'darim on our side, we decided to take the fight to Amon's last hybrid breeding facility. Now, with the Spear of Adun under attack, none other than Facesmith Karax, a true warlord of the Kalai, we actually managed to destroy the last hybrid breeding facility. And I think that might very well mean that today we're gonna take the fight to Amon, at the very least if everything goes according to plan.
Amon's hybrid facility lies in ruin. His hybrid armies shattered. And yet, for the briefest of moments, we lingered on the cusp of ruin. We endured because of the actions of one brave Templar. In the midst of darkness, I have seen a light. I have seen defiant hope. Karax of the Kalai, you were born a craftsman from a caste of engineers. But now, you stand as a warrior. Today, it is clear that the age of castes has come to its end. Today, we must all become Templar.
Aww. That was actually surprisingly cute. Are you kidding me? Anyways, I don't know if there's anything left for us to do at Ravenscar. Looks like we're gonna be headed into the War Council several hours later.
You wound me, Artanis. You strive to maintain this flawed existence, but you will not stop me.
Amon, I have destroyed your Terran army, eradicated your hybrid facility, and turned your servants to my side. All that is left is your destruction.
Impudence, back. You are insignificant in the face of the salvation I bring. You will come to Aiur and die.
He is gone. He is so arrogant. Just as he could look into me, so I have looked into him. His form is almost complete, and now he waits for us to return. He plans to bring the Great Fleet down upon us. There is a way around this. We have to eliminate the sacred psi matrix that powers Aiur, or we are all doomed.
If he intends to use the Golden Armada to stop us from destroying his body, then you are right. Destroying the psi matrix is essential. It seems this connection of yours has proved worthwhile. But it is time to free yourself from Amon. Sever yourself from the Kala.
I would relinquish all that I know.
It is the only way. Unshackle yourself from the past, Rohana, and step into this new age.
Is she actually gonna do it? Oh!
For the day long.
I didn't expect that she would. Her entire life is literally just the Kala. Well, I guess up to this point. Like her entire, I guess, cast of
It's time for
Protoss.
retribution. We will set a course for Aiur.
Alrighty. So we need to head on over to Aiur.
Combat unit awaits factional assignment hierarchy.
Oh, cool. And try to prevent the Golden Armada from coming down, or at the very least from coming down on us when we are trying to destroy Amon. I mean, I've played a lot of multiplayer myself. If some of you play with the Zerg species on the ladder too, I'm sure you have experienced the might of the Golden Armada. That moment when Protoss manages to max out a mothership and a bunch of carriers, maybe some Void Rays, maybe some High Templar underneath. It's the worst feeling.
Bring the fight to Amon.
I'm sorry.
Every moment we linger is a moment wasted.
I'm sorry, Alarak.
Such hubris. To think that they could control what they did not understand. Oh, it's always hubris with the Terrans. Get too close to a black hole, and it will crush you.
We once
Technically
thought the
not,
same
but-
of the Tal'darim, Alarak. We believed you mindless and obedient slaves.
And we thought you were weak, impure, and unworthy. And yet now we stand together.
Perhaps we acted too rashly with Mobius Core. There may have been.
Come
a
on now,
different
Artanis.
way.
Oh, Templar, is there ever a moment when your people do not doubt themselves? No, Artanis. Extermination was the only course. The hybrid leave nothing to save.
I like how they're on the complete opposite side of the spectrum here. Anyways, look at that. Ravenscar is completely in ruin. I was thinking maybe there's another mission available over here, but there's nothing. Let us have a look at the core interface. Once again, I got myself a ton of Solarite. So in total, we have 300 Solarite. That's a lot. Now, in the last couple of missions, every single time I've played with Matrix Overload, I do think it's probably the strongest one in this tier. It's absolutely phenomenal in combination with Energizers in particular. But, you know, it's time to mess around with some of the others. So let's go ahead and pick up the Guardian Shell, just because I think it's a lot of fun. Friendly units become invulnerable for 5 seconds when taking fatal damage, preventing death. Each unit can be shielded only once every 60 seconds, which I would say is absolutely phenomenal. I want to pick up Deploy Phoenix once again because, you know, it's Phoenix, and he's great too. Very, very powerful. And I think if I kind of want to mess around some with Solar Bombardment or Time Stop. Let's just see how much we will have left over after picking the ones on the left-hand side. I want to pick up Chrono Search just because I think it's awesome. I want to pick up... I want to pick up, I think, Orbital Assimilator and Solar Bombardment. What about this setup? So I have Orbital Strike and Deploy Phoenix for big engagements, and then whenever it's available, because this one doesn't cost any energy, I can use Solar Bombardment as well every 5 minutes. This should be a pretty good setup. I mean, I still think Matrix Overload is superior, but at the very least we get to try out some of the other options. Plus, we are fully allocated. I don't actually need to use any of the auxiliary systems. Yep, I don't mind that whatsoever, but we'll see what the strongest options are. I, by the way, don't know how many missions are still remaining. I really hope we're not already, you know, closing in on the end. I'm not sure. Maybe we are. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Phoenix.
Hierarch, the Purifiers are impressed with your leadership. They clamor to strike at the heart of Amon.
Nice.
Friend Phoenix, they are impressed equally with yours.
Yes, they have chosen to follow my command. Leadership is new for me, as is everything else.
I had not intended to become
born an
hierarch.
adult.
I questioned the decision. There had to be someone more worthy. Do not fall into the same mental traps I did, my friend. The Purifiers follow you for a reason, as the Dalam now follow me. Self-doubt will only cloud your decision-making.
You speak truth, Hierarch. You speak as a leader.
I have no idea who would make a better hierarch than Artanis. The man is an absolute legend already. Carax.
The deeds of a Templar suit you, Carax.
For the entirety of my life, I have given myself to the art of creation. My war has been one of design, a battle against obstacles that hinder optimization. I am a faithsmith, and will always be my first calling. But as times change, those who were not born true Templar can become so through their deeds.
Then ready yourself, Templar. You will be needed.
Time to give both Carax as well as Phoenix a copy of the Art of War. Think they might benefit.
The Golden Armada has devastated the sector, Artanis. I know we cannot engage them directly, but this must not continue.
Yeah, so the stasis cell... Oh my god, that's a carrier right there. Look at that thing. Anyways, the stasis cell surrounding Rohana is now gone.
Rohana, before you freed yourself from
Oh,
the
come on. You
Kala's
can't do
grip,
that, Artanis.
Did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw Amon's end.
Oh, she did?
As the Firstborn created the Kala, the Xel'Naga were disturbed from their slumber. They felt an absence within the void itself. They discovered Amon and his followers at Xeris, and a war among the gods erupted. Amon unleashed the swarm.
And the swarm consumed the Xel'Naga.
Only a fraction remained within Ulnar. In the final confrontation, Amon was felled, but he was not defeated. He returned to the void, twisting it with his hatred. His servant, Narud, machinated for eons, seeking a body to sustain his master.
The hybrid.
A stepping stone towards the host body he now forges upon Aiur. His plan is almost complete.
We are still here, Rohana. And he can be defeated again.
So, what's going on, Mr. Colossus? Good to see you. Maybe someone knows about this, right? But I've been curious about this for a while. About the whole Narud Durand situation. Did they come up with the storyline of StarCraft 2 before StarCraft 2 came out and with StarCraft 1, I suppose? Did, with StarCraft 2 releasing in 2010, right? Or I guess, at the very least, you know, StarCraft 2's Wings of Liberty. Did they already assume that StarCraft 2 was gonna come out when they produced StarCraft 1?
Rohana, is this all that remains of our standing forces?
Or did they come up with the whole
Yes,
Durand-Narud situation
although many
later?
of our warriors are in stasis, and the Spear of Adun is fabricating new technology as soon as it is encountered.
I see. Even so, we must focus on expanding our available weaponry, however we can.
Because, I mean, the thing is, there are some hints to the hybrid and whatnot in StarCraft 1. We saw that in particular in the secret mission of Brood War. There were all kinds of hints to the hybrid, but I'm not entirely sure if that was already, you know, something that was written, or if it was just sort of an idea that was floating out there, and then, you know, when they started working on StarCraft 2, they sort of finished that story. But maybe, as with some other games, the story was already written way before the game actually came out. I'm not sure. Anyways, or I guess way before development even started. But anyways, let's have a look at the assembly panel.
Capital ships have docked within the Spear of Adun.
It's the last one?
They await your preference.
That's the last one. So we have the carrier.
Carrier has arrived.
With its new ability known as the repair drone. Well, it's right over here. 2 repair drones automatically heal friendly mechanical units near the carrier, which is just absurdly powerful. Like, I mean, we could go with the reconstitution beam, but we can also just make some carrier, and they will essentially repair up all mechanical units. That basically means other carriers, but also units like, for example, I believe stalkers, units like, for example, probes, units like, for example, the immortal. A lot of the Protoss units are mechanical, but yeah, it's a really, really strong option. Or we can go with the Tempest. Now, I like Disintegration as much as the next guy, but no, we are definitely gonna stick around on carriers. They are vastly superior. There's a new Colossus
Tal'darim
one.
Wrathwalker robotics are now online.
Oh, the Wrathwalker. Walks up and down cliffs, attacks single units for heavy damage, and deals bonus damage to structures. Ah, okay. I've got a lot of Tal'darim warriors now. I kind of feel like trying out like mass Tal'darim, but sadly there's not like, you know, only, I guess there's only really Aiur on every single one of them, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Sadly, there's no, like, I don't know, Dragoon version of the Tal'darim, or I guess a Tal'darim version of the Dragoon, rather. That'd be pretty interesting, though. I wonder what the last carrier capital ship is going to be. I don't really like the Tempest very much. I mean, Disintegration is pretty good. It basically deals a lot of damage over time, but I don't think it's as good as the carrier. Once again, I'm focusing on a lot of, like, basic units, I suppose. I'm also going to pick up the Colossus once again. I've got a very much so, you know, a tech movie kind of composition here, but I don't really mind it very much. I think it's really good. Well, we could try out maybe the Havoc for a bit. Since I don't necessarily need to use the Energizer in this mission, I still think it's a phenomenal option, though. I mean, the speed boost is just so good, but I guess we can try out the combat amplifier. I don't really have any interest in the force fields. I don't think they're that great in the campaign. But what we do have is Squad Sight. Increases the attack range of all nearby friendly units by 2, which sounds really cool. I mean, that brings the Colossus up to 11 range, which is insane. And we have Target Lock. Increases damage dealt to a target enemy unit by 30%. Effects last as long as the Havoc remains locked onto the target. So if you make like a handful of these, Basically, all of my units are gonna have additional attack range, and they're also gonna have additional damage output to the targeted units. I'm not entirely sure if my units focus fire on, you know, targeted units here as well. I'm not sure, but this should be a pretty good setup. This should be a pretty good setup. Very attack movie. Pretty Protossy. I mean, not to say that Protoss is pretty attack movie. Oh my god, that was like a very subtle burn. No, I didn't mean that. Anyways, does that mean we have to warp to Aiur?
So many lost. So much destruction. But there is a glimmer of hope. We will destroy Amon's host body and cast him from the Kala. The Templar shall make our final stand for Aiur.
So, it's time for us to head back to Aiur, the Protoss homeworld. Current population, 5 billion Zerg on the Protoss homeworld. There's apparently 1 natural satellite, and there's also an orbital period of 1 cycle. I guess all of the other ones may very well be calculated with Aiur in mind. But without further ado, it's time to travel. So how are we not gonna die while just simply casually floating out in space? I mean, Spear of Adun is massive.
Brothers, sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Oh, well, this is truly a miracle.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amon's plan. He forges a hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Aiur, by dismantling the warp network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amon's hybrid form. Clever.
I like their fashion
Once he
statement
only
with the
has
scarves on the
Templar to
Kala
inhabit,
things.
we
On those
unleash
ever,
the
on the
beast,
Nerf courts.
removing Amon from the Kala.
It will not contain him for long.
No, but long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
This optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit, and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people? I will not accept that, Alarak. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head on.
Wait, it's not gonna be the final mission yet, right? Hold up, I need to check this out. Oh, okay, so if I understand correctly...
All this time wasted on altruism. If you were Tal'darim, your actions would have led to your downfall long ago.
If I understand correctly, there are 3 missions remaining, with this one included. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. Obviously, there's still the epilogue as well. So there's still a few things that will be happening, but... Once again, now that we are on Aiur, or at the very least close to it, with the Tal'darim on our sides here as well, that is awesome. Let's talk to Alarak.
Your people are lost, Artanis. I know you desire to save them, but it will not be done. Our focus should be on Amon's destruction alone.
By destroying Amon's body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
It is a folly, and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss, burn the entire world, and all on it.
No, Alarak. If we may save my people, it will be done. Do not defy me on this.
Of course, I only counsel wisdom. If you do not wish to hear it, I will say no more.
I see where Alarak is coming from, though. Considering there are 5 billion Zerg on this planet, and we don't really know how many of the Templar, you know, are even remaining here, and how many will be severing their nerf cords and all that. You know, might not even be that bad of an idea if you want to save the planet.
May Rashagal light the path to victory.
Alright.
The psionic matrix was first sparked 3,000 years ago. It is strange. Such a joyous event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory. I cannot tell you of the joy that Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psi matrix, or the rush of thoughts that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of the proud Kalai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes. You must understand, though, to have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
Perhaps this is how our histories should be viewed after all, without certainty, only seen through the era one lives in.
That's kind of how we experience history, I suppose. The only downside is that history is always written by the winners, right? It's the only downside, Rohana. You can think about that one, you can ponder about that. Vrazun.
Aiur. Some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
They will see much more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly. It has ushered us unto hope.
Yes, though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
Mr. Colossus saying hi once again. Let's look at the solar core as well. So many conversations.
I have such tangible memories of Aiur. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore.
The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade.
Phoenix
So
as
cute.
well. It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time.
Those memories you hold, they are of another place. That world is no more.
Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
Alright. I like the enthusiasm, Phoenix. Keep that up.
The Keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface of Aiur. But this scale, it can only be...
Amon, how long until the Keystone is ready?
I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The Keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon. The foundation is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Xel'Naga.
You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result. I have faith in that.
Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The Keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison.
Alrighty. And now that we are probably a good 20 or so minutes into the episode, I think it is finally time to have a look at the mission. I love this though. So many cutscenes, so many conversations.
The Psi Matrix's power structures are accessible from 3 locations across Aiur. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your Executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of Adun. We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch.
Alright, so it's time for the Templars' return. Destroy the Psionic Matrix. There's one achievement I don't have over here yet. Don't lose any units to psionic energy in the last section of the Templars' return mission. I have no clue what that means. But Brutal has been selected. I'm pretty sure I will be able to just build whatever I like, which is pretty crazy because I'm going to be able to build that ultimate Protoss Death Ball. Without further ado, I think it is time to launch.
The Psionic Matrix is the beating heart of Aiur, formed from a lattice of Tal'darim crystals embedded within the planet's crust. Its power structures can only be accessed from 3 points. If we destroy them, it should disable the warp network.
I will send 3 forces. We shall destroy the Matrix before Amon can recall the Golden Armada to Aiur.
Oh, he's using it. It's not actually here? The Antioch Citadel of the Executor.
Vorazun and Tal'darim, you must enter the Citadel of the Executor to reach the first power structure. But the city has been infested.
No matter. We shall purge Antioch of the Zerg.
So
Even if I must do it myself.
I thought I was gonna be able to make regular armies. That's not the case. Not the case at all, not even close. Alright.
So these are the Zerg who defeated you. Pitiful. They too shall fall before my power.
Alrighty. So we don't get to play a macro mission at all. This is more or less like a dungeon crawl instead. Alright. So we have Alarak. His rank is the High Lord. He deals a heck of a lot of damage. He's got Destruction Wave. Unleashes a massive wave of force in a straight line, dealing 50 damage versus enemies and 25 versus air in its path and knocking them back. Massive units are knocked back a shorter distance. Soul Absorption. Alarak heals 20 life and restores 20 shields when a nearby biological unit is slain. Really convenient, because all of the Zerg units are biological. And now we have a Deadly Charge. Alarak intercepts target units and strikes for 200 damage. Okay, so this is a really nice little setup. Looks like I don't need to sacrifice any of my ascendants. Or supplicants, rather. We have for Adun over here with the Veil of Shadows. This unit is rapidly regenerating shields. Her rank is Matriarch. She got Shadow Dash, teleports for Adun to her targeted location, and resets Shadow's Fury cooldown. And of course, Shadow Fury, we've already seen that one on the Dark Templar. They like, you know, attack everything really nearby. So basically, we can use this continuously and then reset that cooldown. Veil of Shadows. Vorazun is permanently cloaked. Shield regeneration rate is increased greatly while she is undetected. Alright. Well, that's pretty good, eh?
Tell me, how did you lose Aiur to these animals? Did they leap up and chew apart your starships?
The Zerg were once the greatest threat my people faced. Only a fool would underestimate them.
So the cool part is,
Then I will bow to your experience as the fool.
Alarak hits behind him rather than actually starting the attack before him or like in front of him. It hits. Like if you're surrounded by Zerglings like that, we can actually deal a lot of damage. So how does that work? Does that work? Oh yeah, it sure does. So that just heals him up, right? Yeah, that's so sick. We can basically just use that on cooldown. We basically just want to use all of those abilities on cooldown. Oh my god, that is so badass. We just sort of burst them all down.
I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
They make a good team, though.
You're about to find out. This gate is sealed from the other side, and I shall move through the shadows to open it. Little time.
I shipped them, guys. I shipped Vorazun and
Never see me.
Alarak. Voralak. Or Alazun. It's okay. It's gotta be StarCraft 3.
Overseers. They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them.
It's gonna be StarCraft 3. They're gonna be lovers in a space-time continuum. Oh my god, that's so much damage output though. You kidding me?
Our future is the Daylon.
Alright, well, you know
Are
what?
you done yet? Or do I need to keep slaughtering the Zerg here?
I kinda wanna do a bonus objective if there is one, but I actually didn't notice that.
There. The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue.
The fact that you can just heal up with Zerglings dying is insane. It's just so powerful. Like, we can just sort of use all of their abilities on cooldown and we're probably fine. That's so insane. Now, sadly, you can only really do a little bit of burst damage on Vorazun initially because the cooldown of the Shadow Fury is a little bit longer than that of the Blink one. But it's still really good to just simply continuously spam it. Looks like we can destroy small Zerg waves like that with ease. It's gonna be difficult though once there's like bigger attack waves, but so far this seems to work out like an absolute charm. Oh, maybe we should go ahead and destroy. There we go. It's probably better to destroy that. The Nidus Worm. Well, it's still a couple billion remaining, but we're slowly slicing them up, right? Making progress. There's more over here. Like how the game is not telling me about the, normally they tell you about these kind of things, right? But they haven't told me about these Niduses until just now. Well, until I spotted them myself. Does this count as well, actually? Nope. Turns out they do not count as biological units. Obviously, I am playing with 2 glass cannons, right? One mistake, and they can very, very easily die. Also gotta be careful, actually, with splash damage, obviously. Like, for example, I had a couple of banelings that Vorazun killed. And while she did a great job doing so, they still exploded up in her face, right? Not ideal. Okay. Alarak doesn't even really need to be there. There we go. Ideally, we kill most banelings like that. I think there's another Nidus up here, though. Maybe not. Does look like there's a lot of units continuously spawning in. Yep, there are certainly a lot of them. So I need to kill that that Overseer. Can I get the Overseer over here? That'd be wonderful. Mr. Overseer! Okay, well, it's almost dead now. Barely did not hit it there. Okay. Is that the Overseer gone? Think so. Pretty sure. Oh god, there's another one. Just a meme. That's a lot of units, though. Can I not just blink across? Hold up. Can I blink across? If that's an option, that would be wonderful. Because that's a lot of units we are fighting against right here. If I could blink across over here, I might be able to... Oh, really? You can't reach that? Okay, try again. Try again. One more time. No, it doesn't really have that much range. Alright, so we're gonna have to basically fight our way through it. Now, I did kill the Ultralisk. Don't know if that helps at all. Or if the Ultra also respawns. There sure are a lot of units over here, though. Not gonna lie. I would like to kill these Overseers primarily. If we can do that, obviously we're gonna be in a phenomenal spot. There we go. We can slowly try and pick it off. That's probably the safest way. Overseer needs like a couple more hits. That attack wave, for some reason, does not seem to hit... Okay, there we go. Does not seem to hit air units. Or buildings, rather. Alright, Alarak, can you back off? Alright. And I need you to go ahead and kill these Niduses. My god, that's a lot of Zerg, though. Whew. Alright, there we go. There's another one up ahead, but at the very least we got there. Should be able to eventually now pick up all of those units here. Alarak will be able to heal up once again, which is wonderful. The fact that I accidentally lost some health on Vorazun to a couple of banelings does make this a little trickier. There we go.
It is my honor.
Oh, hey, what up? He just wanted to appear as well. He's like, guys, I'm part of the Zerg too.
It seems I must infiltrate the enemy's forces and unseal the way forward.
Those mutalisks are swarming en masse. I would do my best to remain undetected if I were you.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh. Just a meme! Please, get the cooldown, please. Oh, come on.
We stand with our allies.
Oh, I need another teleportation thingy over here. There's a lot of Mutalisk here, though. Oh, that's such a tight corner.
It is my honor.
Scout's honor.
There is much.
Do you think Vorazun was part of the Scouts? The Girl Scouts, but he probably was.
We nearly reached the power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Oh.
Orders from you. What? Do not. How shall you serve me? Speak.
I don't like this. Locusts do a lot of damage.
Of course I am. Speak.
There we go. Slowly picking them off. Okay. That was a little risky. She does heal up very rapidly when she is in an area where she cannot be detected. So at least we get that going for us.
I walk the shelf. There is much to be done.
There we go. Gotta be careful. Whew. My god, it's like playing a two-man MOBA.
The chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The Zerg will surely sense my growing
I've got
power.
9 HP on Vorazun, I'm just saying.
Do not waste my
Alright, Alarak has to go in that thing. So wait, is this only the first third of the mission?
Stand with our allies. Adun Shakuris.
I mean, I have to protect him for another 40 seconds, which is great and all, but I can't cast any abilities on him, which is a little risky. 26 seconds.
almost. Just a moment longer.
15 seconds.
Keep the Zerg off me, or we perish.
8 seconds. Okay, he's actually healing because the biological units are dying, surrounding him. 1 second. Ooh, that was a little closer than we wanted it to be, but we made it. Oh my god, he's casting a Kamehameha. I didn't hit him shout though for 2 episodes.
Unbelievable. You didn't just blast open the door.
Both the Zerg and a power structure will trouble us no more. Contact the others and tell them of the victory I have brought you.
Oh, come on.
Lana, Alarak and I have destroyed the
There we
power
go.
structure.
You put him in your
Alert
place,
the
or in
next
his
team
place.
that they may begin.
Oh, snap. So we do get to play with the next team as well. Phoenix and Carax.
Phoenix. The loss of the first power structure has not gone unnoticed. Hybrid have convened to defend the area.
Good. They shall suffer the full extent of my wrath.
All in good time, friend Phoenix. The Hybrid are a powerful foe, and if we're going to face them, we will need support. I've spent quite some time studying void energy. I should be able to reclaim robotic units and structures from Amon.
Oh.
Then let us assemble our army, so a Hybrid may fall before it.
So you're kind of like a Dark Archon now, eh?
We are all
Oh, you can also... Whoa, he's got a massive shield around him. We got Reclamation. Permanently takes control of targeted enemy robotics units or proto-structures. Robotic units include Sentries, Immortals, Reavers, and
an
Colossus.
immortal. I cannot free the pilot from Amon's grasp, but I should be able to take control of it.
That is so sick. Carax generates a power field similar to a pylon. Structures within the power field gain 100% attack speed. Wait, structures? Oh, okay. Obviously there's photon cannons. And 900% production speed. 900%. Okay. And then we have phase cannon. Phases in a photon cannon that lasts for 30 seconds. Oh. Alright, that's super sick. And then we have Phoenix with basically attack move kind of things. Great. Don't even really need to read that one. We basically get to control our dear old pal Carax now. Oh my god, he's got like a sick attack as well. So wait, is that...
I am not detecting any robotic units ahead. I suppose now would be a good time to phase in some photon cannons.
So wait, does that mean that it's Rohana and Carax as the last one? Or Rohana and Artanis, rather?
But the temple grounds are vast.
Sentries, Immortals, Colossi, Reavers. We should reclaim as many as possible before proceeding. I can reclaim the gateway and robotics facility in this area.
We could then supplement our forces with the units of our choosing. A clever plan.
Oh. Oh, so wait, what if I move him over here? Am I gonna have both of the cannons? No, that's not how it works. That would have been pretty sick though. Immortal Archon, man, it's just like playing multiplayer now.
I'm curious, Phase Smith. Could you take control?
Oh, wait, I could have taken control of that thing,
If
right?
your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them. My expertise is...
Ew. So I can make a sentry. Just a regular good old sentry. But I do have to have him... Oh, okay. Oh, dude! What? This is like someone is messing around in the map editor and just came up with something ridiculous looking. Wow. Okay. I cannot complain about that. I actually kind of wish I stole another one of those sentries. I forgot about the fact that they've got shield recharge. Super strong. I love this though. This is such a cool mission. Such a badass mission. Oh my god. Karak's leading the charge. Everyone be nice. Thank you. Don't attack him.
I'm detecting a robotic support bay nearby. If we can claim it, we can construct Colossi.
So I kind of want to have Karak's just, you know, pick up a couple of units. Okay, that doesn't work at all. Okay, be nice, be nice. I want to have the second one too. Thank you. Oh my god, that's so sick. So wait, I can make Colossi now? Well, I think I'm fine making Immortals, actually. Totally cool with making Immortals, dude. At the very least, I now have the option, right? Like, I don't think I need to... I don't think I necessarily need to be over there. Oh my god. Karak's and his pals. I like how Karak's is 100% an engineer in this one, right? That's so badass. I wanna, you know, I'm in a bit of a midlife crisis right now. And I'm only 25. I wanna be like Karak's. Be nice! You guys can kill that guy. You can kill him. But not that sentry. You can see that sentry? The sentry was trying to tickle us. Alright, I guess we can get an immortal way. Everyone loves immortals. You ever met any Protoss player who doesn't like immortals? They're not quite immortal, but they're still pretty good though. Oh my god. I don't really need... I mean... Hold up, let's grab these resources, then we gotta do math. I know you should never do math in YouTube videos at the same time. It's a faux pas, but... I could make 4 Immortals, which is really sick. Or, I could make 2 Colossus and 1 Immortal. You know what, now I put it like that, I think I'm gonna go with 1 Immortal and 2 Colossus. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up any more resources, but...
Surely the hybrid will be no match for us now.
I believe you are right, friend Phoenix. Let us make for the power structure. What may I resolve?
This is 100%. Alright. I'm not done yet, though. There's more over here. No. Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. Keep walking, keep walking. Thank you.
My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a huge asset. Made by the bold.
So many things we can pick up over here. Well, we don't really need these last ones, I don't think, but... I don't know if they have their units already ready to go. Okay. Okay. I did lose one of my units there. Oh my god, it deals so much damage. How many do I have left over? I've got 2 slugs, and I lost a whole lot of units there in the process. Imagine if Reavers were in a multiplayer. You see my lack of experience when it comes to playing against these kind of units. Alright, well that wasn't perfect, but I think we've got more than enough. We had to get 60 army supply, I'm sitting at 84. I wonder if it was possible to get 100. Probably. Oh god.
hear you. A face smith is always my expertise.
Alright, just,
is yours.
you know, heal up for a sec. I don't even know where these units came from just now, but it's okay. Should I actually spend my resources? We probably should. I know, I've been wanting to go into the circle there for a while as well, but I just realized I've got a little bit too many resources with me right now. We could go for 1 Colossus and then 1 Sentry, right? I think that's probably my best option. Alright. Alright. 94 supply. We could have definitely set it 100, but it's okay. We have more than enough. Look at this. I've got a whole lot of laser boys with me. Lots of lasers. Legacy of the lasers is essentially what we're looking for. Got a lot of lasers, attack move.
We are united. Shanala, the way is open.
Your crusade has failed.
Alright. Now we attack move. Look at my micro. Look at my micro. I'm whistling until the screaming stops. Alright, looks like the screaming...
I hear you. What may I resolve? With the hybrid eliminated, we can safely destroy the power structure.
Oh my god, he's got a Kamehameha too? Everyone is a Super Saiyan?
There. The Matrix was never meant to be dismantled like this. It has released a massive overflow of psionic energy from the surface of Aiur.
Oh no, where's Rahana? Xel'Naga caverns.
Hierarch,
Nice.
I fear you are in great peril. Psionic energy is gathering in the cavern behind you.
There's
If
no
it
Rahana.
reaches your position,
Do not fear, Karax. My warriors and I will keep ahead of the energy storm. Victory is still within our grasp.
He is not a mere pleb.
Artanis, I am sending my Dark Templar to clear the path ahead. They shall aid your advance.
As will the Purifiers, deploying warp prisons. The Tal'darim shall win this battle for you. My warriors are joining your forces now.
So I've got a lot of people.
Dawn, Harak, and
Let's
I
go.
strength in unity.
So he's got Lightning Dash. Artanis charges forward. We got Resurgence. A whole bunch of cool
Be
stuff. I'm just gonna
swift, my
go.
brothers. The psionic energy has already flooded the cavern entrance.
Oh, okay, so
Continue
that's a heal.
fighting, warriors. I will channel the astral winds to heal your wounds.
Yeah, so I'm in a bit of a rush. Cause, oh my god, okay. I didn't realize it was moving that quick.
There can
Let's
be no
go.
doubt.
I love the fact that Artanis has 2 color side blades right now.
Our path is
Rest in pieces. Literally. Good old Zeratul. Wait, so are the Vanguards the ones that I chose? No, I think I had the regular ones, right? I picked up the regular Immortal, so this is just part of the mission. I like in the last couple of missions that I could choose so many great options.
Purifiers are fighting near your position, Artanis. We have nearly destroyed a major hive cluster.
I serve my
Oh god, that thing is fast.
dawn shade.
Yeah, I should probably kill those things first. Infestors are pretty scary. Oh, okay, there's the Purifiers right over there.
There can be no doubt.
Alright, go.
Serve at your command.
Energizers!
Dawn will
Go, 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 go!
a bold plans.
One hero Vanguard leading the charge. Oh my god, Energizers, yes!
Strength.
Go, 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 go!
Press on. The energies are closing in behind us.
Does it like speed up when I complete a section really quickly or something? Because it sure feels like that. So remember, there was an achievement if I was not gonna lose any unit to that storm thingy. Ancestral Winds is insane. I should have used that on cooldown. Oh man, this is such a cool mission. Are you kidding me?
My Dark Templar are just ahead of your position, Hierarch. They have nearly taken down the final hive cluster.
They target fire down Artanis like no tomorrow. Alright, go, go, go.
Several Nidus worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in destroying them.
Alright, go, go, go. Oh god. Trying to heal him up. Okay, good. He gets the resurgence thing.
Slay the Zerg. We are nearly there.
Trying to target fire down here with the Colossus. Alright, I did end up losing quite a lot of units there, but I think it's fine. Yeah, we are very far ahead of that thing right now. Woo! Not even close.
The final power structure. When it falls, the Psi Matrix will be no more.
Everyone's a Super Saiyan, man. Alright.
You have done it, Artanis. We have stayed the Golden Armada's advance, for now. Initiating dimensional recall.
I was hoping Rohana was gonna be on the battlefield as well, but that was a great mission. That was really good. That was one of the very best ones I've played. It's kind of similar like the one where you destroy the Nidus tunnels with lava in the Wings of Liberty campaign, right? Where you play with the with Raynor, you play with Tygus, you play with Stetman, and you play with Swan, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of similar in that sense, although we have different kinds of heroes here, obviously. Now, I hope that you enjoyed watching this episode. I really enjoyed recording it. This was definitely a lot of fun. Now, if you did like it, make sure you'd like the video as well. It takes you like a half second. Just click the little thumbs up button. It's a great way of supporting the channel, even though it takes you like, you know, quarter of a second. It basically makes it so that YouTube picks it up as a video that people like a lot, and then it, you know, hypothetically, at the very least on paper, that's how it's supposed to work. It should promote the video more to other people that might potentially be interested in this kind of content as well. So, you know, if you didn't like the video, I guess you can go ahead and dislike as well, although I'd be surprised if you made it all the way until this point in the video in the first place if you didn't like it. But anyways, hit the like button if you haven't already. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as like the little bell icon so you get notifications as soon as future videos go live. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.